Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is Ben, owner of Growing Circle, and I've been talking with my friend Moses out of Nigeria. And excuse the get up. I've got my hat on. I got my fusion pin here. That's for the rank of gold. Um, so it's a relaxed day. But I'm having this conversation with Moses, and he's talking about a downline leaving. Okay, and if you're new to network marketing, this is something that can happen. It's happened to me where I've had large groups of people shift from my downlines to others, right? Other companies. And it's part of this thing that I preach about, the short-term thinking versus the long-term thinking. Short-term thinking, what I have experienced in 13 years and however long 25 years in the business world, is short-term thinking is not the solution, right? It a lot of times equals failure. And I'll give you a good example. The US stock market, okay? I was a corporate accountant. I was an international accountant for many years in the corporate world. And one of the companies that I was an accountant for was called Quest, and they were a telecommunications company. And every quarter, I would have to go into this room and talk to Wall Street, right? I'd have to tell them where we're going, what are the profits going to be in the next quarter. And what was their question that came up all the time? What are you going to do next quarter to increase profit? Okay, it's short-term thinking. You get to a point in a company where if you are trying to squeeze every expense out of it to make more profit, okay, you get to a point where it's all headcount, where you're removing labor. Well, now what happens? The quality of your service, the quality of your products go down, right? Your revenue starts to go down. This is the moral of the story is short-term thinking equals long-term death. Okay, so my point in doing this video is if you're in a company, whether it's Growing Circle or another company, and you've got downlines moving to other areas, a lot of times, and specifically in the Nigerian market, this is what I've noticed working in it for 4 years, is that it's this chase to the next great thing, right? And trying to squeeze out as much money as possible out of these little ventures. What happens with 95% of them? They go belly up. So you go in, you do a bunch of work, and maybe that's what you guys have been used to. I mean, let's be honest, there's been a lot of companies that have come into Africa and have not succeeded. Although you are great network marketers. See, the companies get scared. The companies get scared because they just don't know. They don't understand. And if they truly understand the power of the African market, they would never leave. So that's another tangent. Back to my point, going for these short-term gains and then the company folding or there's another shiny object in front of you and you're running to that, you're never going to get to where you want to get. To build long-term wealth, obviously you've got to be with a good company, but you stick through it. You go through thick and thin with that company, right? As long as you can see the vision. As long as you can see the vision. I'm Fusion's a great example of this. They come into the U.S. market, being $100 million Latin American company, rocking it down there. They come into the U.S. market, and it's a whole different ballgame. And there was a lot of stuff we had to go through that first year to get adjusted to the market. And what's happening now? Boom. And I'm on top of it, right? I'm thinking 2, 3 years down the line of where this can take me. The same thing should be happening in the Nigerian market and the other African markets. Where can I hook myself to and go through whatever we need to go through and trust that the owner and the people that are helping to run this company know what they're doing and run with them? Just got the manufacturing facilities almost done, bringing in branded growing circle products. It has been like this, guys. And at some point on that graph, you go like this. But where people jump is here, because they want to get on this one over here and here. It never goes anywhere. The moral of the story is make smart decisions. Listen, I'm very much a relationship person. I'm very much all about having fun. You probably see my Facebook stuff. I have a lot of fun in my life, and I'm crazy. I'm funny. I love having fun. But when it comes to business, you got to put the thinking hat on and make good decisions and think those things out. This is what I've learned. Okay, you can take my advice or leave it. But after all these years of being involved in this stuff, and being on both sides of the equation as owners, as a consultant, as network marketer myself, that is a 360 perspective. That's a 360 perspective. And I've learned a lot about this industry and what to do. It's not about quick, short-term gains. It's not about the quick grab. It's about that long-term vision. So, whoever wants to hook their trailer to me and the reps and everybody that's helping us grow this company, let's do it. Okay? Have a great day, everybody. Take it easy, and we'll talk to you next time. Later.